June, who would you rather have, Belichick and Garoppolo or Brady and Josh McDaniels? If you had one pairing there, who would you take and why?
I would take Belichick and Garoppolo. Like, those guys really seem to have a connection. If you just see, Belichick texting Garoppolo, after he's gone to San Francisco, I mean, Jimmy really speaks highly of his time with Bill Belichick, and I think that combination would have set the Patriots up for success for the next 10 years.
June, give me a prediction for San Francisco this year.
I think they end up being like a fringe playoff team, but I think that Jimmy kind of shows flashes and there's stuff to build on moving forward.
Okay. How have they looked in the preseason? What sort of indication do you have of what they're going to be this year?
They still don't have a ton of offensive weapons around Jimmy, but I think the combination of Kyle Shanahan's offensive scheme with Jimmy Garoppolo's kind of presence in the pocket and his quick playmaking ability, I think they're going to be set up to be better than I think a lot of people think.
That's right. Who's their number one receiver? Is Goodwin still there?
Goodwin's still their number one receiver, which is kind of the precarious situation when you consider that he's not necessarily the greatest hands despite all the speed that he brings to the table.
Exactly. All right. June, thanks for joining us real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
What? That's why I would take Brady, because he just made the point that they don't have the weapons. Think about how many years you've seen Brady be successful without weapons, right? So when you got to start questioning the quarterback and saying, oh, he might not have the greatest year because he doesn't have the weapons, then that to me says you already got a built-in excuse. Brady has done it year in and year out with guys that weren't considered the best players at the skill position. That's why I take Brady.
Go ahead, Jim. Final word. Jim.
I think mostly, though, that Jimmy's skill set is, we saw a lot of kind of the raw ability that Jimmy had last year. I think he's going to continue to build on that, but I'm not expecting him to be a top 5 quarterback out of the gate. He's his first full season starting at the NFL level. And so, for me, it's a lot of the intangible stuff that, the Niners really love his leadership in the locker room and the huddle. And you just want to kind of see progressive building. I don't expect him to be a top 5 quarterback out of the gate, but I think he has all the tools to become one eventually.